Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you would, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Just wanted to show you a trick that I use to adjust fenders. And I think this would apply to just about any old 60s, the early 70s car, probably even up through the mid 70s. But these A-body GMs, you've got everything's just kind of hooked to everything. So of course you want to leave your radiator support bolts loose and not tighten those until after the hood is finally adjusted. But what you want to do is hook a ratchet strap right here. Go ahead and get these bolts in here. Hook a ratchet strap here, and if the windshield's out of the car, it makes it a little easier because you get a little more of a direct pull. But if the windshield's in the car, you want to run it through here, of course. And I have did it that way with success. But you run it through here, make sure it's not going to bind on the dash, plastic dash, make sure it's against the metal. And then hook it here on the, what would be the C pillar on or a B pillar on a four-door car, here at the floorboard. And then you just ratchet it back into place, and basically, no person or people can push or tug this fender and hold. You have to have something like this that's going to hold it. So you just pull it back, get your gap about where you want it. And that's about the right gap about what you want on these cars. We'll go over to the other side that I've already finalized. You can see the gap here. You got an even gap level here. It's about level here. And I did a little gap work on this car, but not a ton. And make sure it always clears here. Sometimes you have to get the file out and file that right there just to give it a little extra clearance. So with that held, you can then open the door. You can also check your gap clearances here. You can see I'm very, very close here, if not still rubbing. So I'm going to have to do a little work there with the file because the gap is about right, or try to bring this out, the fender out just a little bit. But overall, this is a good way to do it. And while the door is open, you can get down in here, tighten this up, and you end up with a good fender gap. Because I've tried, before I discovered, I don't know why I never thought of this till just several years back, but sitting there trying to pull and tug and hold, it just don't work. So I get much better gaps with my fenders now just by manual adjustment by using this trick. So anyway, hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.